it should be an exciting conclusion to this first chapter. Now the question is, which team will bring all the momentum into that next round? This is the 2025 PVL Reinforced Conference, the heart of volleyball.
Hit the ground, make them crystal clear. Go so now, I got no fear. Heartbeat racing louder than a gun. It's soon got none already won. I'm invincible, nothing can break me. Limitless flow, don't try to chase me. Crash like a wave, wild and free. It moves that way, I'm all you see. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Do you know?
You are looking at two of the hottest teams in the PVL right now. We are looking at AKARI, who together with ZUS is coming off of a straight set win. This team, with Chloe Montañeda, the #1 setter in the league, has not even tasted a loss yet in all of the 2025 Premier Volleyball Reinforced Conference, and we are excited to bring you this doubleheader, starting off with these two teams, the ZUS Thunderbells and the AKARI Chargers. And later on tonight, we also have a face-off between the Capital One Solar Spikers and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Both games very important, as we will show you where they are in the standings today. Chicky Romulo here with Neil Flores and Jules Israel. And we want to talk about the standings right off the bat because, well, actually for ZUS, none is silang problema. But this is an important game for AKARI. But the next game also quite exciting. So we're glad we have you on hand today. Neil?
That's correct, Ma'am Chiki. We want to complete the top 3 in both of our pools. That's why we have to check team standings. For the AKARI Chargers, they only need to win one set for them to be part of the top 3. If they lose in straight sets today, the Petrogas Angels will overtake them in the team standings in Pool B. But right now, ZUS Coffee and Creamline is already through to the next preliminary round as the top 2 teams. And as for Pool A, you have PLDT and Farm Fresh. Later on, after this matchup, we have to wait for the result of Capital One and Choco Mucho. The winner will be in the top 3 and the loser will face the other top 3 teams in the Pool B.
And, you know, we want to mention also the Creamline. Everybody's always watching where Creamline is. Creamline is where they are because they got beat by these 2 teams. So that's what makes this matchup very exciting as well. And, well, the standings out of the way, like you said, it's really up until the end of tonight. Kailangan talaga nakatuto kayo to see what it's going to look like for our next round because this is the last day of the preliminaries. Now, let's talk about a girl who has been surprising everybody by she has just been overperforming. She has been overachieving. And I think in terms of skills, we knew she had it, but to be able to play against the best of the best at her age, AC Minor is showing her best these past days.
I agree. Among all of the rookies, she's been playing one of the best conferences to date in her young pro career. She is the second best scorer next to Anna De Beer. We know that in the Reinforced Conference, bulk of the sets really go to the foreign guest players. But we always look for support in the other local teammates of theirs. And it is a surprise that the middle blocker in AC Minor was the second best option. Kadalasan sanay tayo na nasa wings yung second best option. But having AC Minor in that starting unit really helped ZUS here in the first preliminary round.
And Chicky and Neil, AC Minor has been on her A game together with Micah Go. Let's hear how her rookie year has been so far. Let's watch this.
For all PVL fans, you can expect a more fierce AC Minor on the court.
Ngayong first conference ko sa PVL, gusto ko sana ipakita na mag-fill in ako sa mga kung ano man nagiging kulang sa team.
Hi, I'm AC Minor.
Hi, I'm Micah Go.
From Eagle.
From Blazer to Thunderbell.
My reaction in the draft ako ng ZUS, I was very surprised kasi I was very grateful to get picked in the first round, especially being a higher pick then.
My reaction when I got drafted from ZUS, very happy. Kasi syempre, Coach Jerry's team.
My first 3 months with ZUS has been very welcoming. Kahit wala akong teammate dito before, very happy ako kasi winelcome nila ako na parang I'm one of their own. Naging comfortable din ako sa ZUS kahit 3 months pa lang ako here.
The system, wala namang pinagkaiba. Since the coaches, sila Coach Onyo, Coach Jerry. Pero yun nga, mas matured kasi yung nasa process. So the competition, mas higher. For this conference, yung gusto ko i-improve yung kumpiyansa. If wala kang kumpiyansa, I think hindi mo naman ma-achieve yung pagiging consistent.
Gusto kong i-achieve sa conference na to is maging isa sa mga personality sa team. Kasi one time pinausap ako ni Coach Jerry na meron akong chance na maging vocal sa loob ng court. So, kailangan kong i-take up yung role na yun this conference.
You know, it's lovely to see AC Minor enjoying her rookie year so far and feeling lovely. And you know, Chiki and Neil, another player from the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells that is feeling lovely is none other than reinforced guest Anna De Beer. She has been playing so well, and you know, she told me that she felt more like herself ever since she started playing here in the Philippines and the PVL. And you know, she even mentioned to me, I was like, what is the secret of that streak, that perfect streak so far? And she told me it's all about their connection on and off the court. They eat a lot of food after training. Korean barbecue, I heard, is a favorite. And she also told me that they have balanced offense. You know, they have this reliability with each other that is simply unmatched. And I think that is why they have been playing so well so far. For her, the stats don't matter. I showed her stats and she said, you know what, I'm just enjoying the game today. And she said that they have to keep themselves healthy because they know they have a shot at a championship this year. And on the other side of the court, another reinforced guest that we have is Annie Mitchum. Admittedly, Annie told me that she is a bit nervous and on edge because, as you guys mentioned, they have to win a set today and they want to secure that top 3 spot. And they had a week to prepare their defensive systems against their opponent in ZUS. And you know, she told me that they have to finish their sets fast. They have to lose the habit of playing catch-up because AKARI has been doing that recently. And one memorable moment for Annie Mitchum is securing their win against Creamline. And hopefully that's something that they are able to replicate today. But apart from Annie, someone else is also making the big points for the AKARI Chargers. Who is that, Chiki and Neil?
Grabe ang aces niya, ha? The number of aces this girl has so far in the league. And this is good because I like our question later. Hindi ko pangungunahan. But really, Ellie Soyud, apart from many things, you really feel her presence when she is on the court. But she has been lethal at the service line.
Like ZUS Coffee, AKARI had relied on their foreign guest player, but again, the local support has been there. That's why they were able to defeat the Creamline Pool Smashers. Ellie Soyud is continuing to elevate her ball game, and in the reinforced conference, she has found big strides, especially in the serving department. She's
Yep.
number 1
Yep.
in serving, and when the scoring load is off your shoulders, you have to find other aspects of the game na pwede ka makatulong. And I think serving has been her best friend this
Sobra.
conference.
14 aces. So the next best server only has 7 to her name, si Jean Assi. So ganun siya ka up ahead of the rest in that department. Which leads us to our Pilipinas Live question, di ba? Mahihirapan ang ZUS dito going up against Ellie Soyud.
Yes, that's right. And that's why our Pilipinas Live question is which team will have more consistent serve reception? And that will be in the hands of their liberos in Justine Hazarena of the AKARI Chargers, as well as Eliza Aroa of the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. You know, Chiki and Neil, this is going to be an exciting matchup. I won't be surprised if this turns into 5 sets.
Oh, neither will I. And I don't think anybody's going to be complaining. This is a great time to just sit back, relax, and enjoy a 5-setter if we're going to get one. But we do have a doubleheader today, the last day of the preliminaries here in the reinforced of your PVL. So when we come back, we will get started with our matchup today. Stay right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mall of Asia Arena. This is match number 1 in the PVL Reinforced Conference 2025, a Pool B matchup between the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells and the AKARI Chargers. And now let's meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Joffer Educado, National Referee. The second referee is Fernando Velarde, National Referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. Setter from the College of St. Benil, number 21, team captain Chloe Ann Mondoñedo. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 3, Thea Gagate. Opposite hitter from Central Philippines University, number 8, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Middle blocker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 15, AC Minor. Outside spiker from CPU, number 17, Fiola Ceballos. Outside spiker from the United States, number 18, Anna De Beer. Starting libero from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 16, Eliza Iroa. The head coach for ZUS Coffee is Jerry Yee. And now the starters for the AKARI Chargers. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 2, Fifi Sharma. Outside spiker from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 5, Gretzel Soltones. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 13, Ced Domingo. Setter from La Salle, number 19, Mars Alba. Outside spiker from the United States, number 22, Annie Mitchum. Opposite hitter from Adamson University, number 24, Ellie Soyud. Starting libero from La Salle, number 15, team captain Justine Hazareno. Head coach for AKARI is Tina Sala. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Kings Association School. It is this copy
They got Thea Gagate starting today in place of Riza Nogales for ZUS Coffee, the only undefeated team in Pool B here at the Reinforced Conference of your PVL. And over the AKARI side, they also come from a 3-set win. They've tasted 1 loss so far, and we've got the same starting unit for the Chargers for Coach Tina Salak. And on your screens, probably the most successful, well, we saw Anna De Beers, and of course the other, it's Anna versus Annie today.
We already highlighted the matchups between our foreign guest players, but personally, I'm looking forward to the matchup of the setters and liberos. It's Eliza Eroa going up against Justine Hazareno, and you also have Chloe Mondoñedo going up against Mars Alba. Both of these setters really know how to utilize their middle blockers. That's why this season has been successful, I would say, for both ZUS Coffee and AKARI.
Yeah, and that's why the numbers of AC Minor also. Thea Gagate, we know, was the first draft pick of the first ever draft that we had. And she was targeted in that first attack by Gretzel Soltones. She knew exactly where to take the ball.
It's a great start for the AKARI Chargers. We want to repeat that the AKARI Chargers only need to win 1 set today to be able to be part of the top 3 in Pool B.
Oh, somebody at the net. A shaky start here. Both teams just taking it slow. Still getting their bearings. Both realizing that there are things at stake for ZUS. Really, it's just to keep their winning ways. That ball going over. And a chance now for AKARI to set up. Mars Alba running attack by Sed Domingo is outside.
There was a check ball called on Ana De Beer.
Also,
to be a
AKARI
lucky
will get
point.
that. Yeah.
For the Chargers, Sed Domingo was definitely underneath that ball.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of spin as well.
You talked about AKARI needing only one set to get through to the next round. But if you take a look at their opponents who have only given up one set so far in the entire conference. So it's going to be not an easy thing for AKARI. But so far, so good for the Chargers. They lead now by 3 early in this first set. Let's bring in Jules Israel with her report.
Chicky and Neil, so far the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells have been serving perfection, and who better to ask than their captain and setter, Chloan Mondonero. When I asked her what the secret is to this perfect run, she candidly admitted that she did not expect it. But what she did know for sure is that she had full confidence in her teammates even before the season started. As captain and setter, she noticed that every skill in the Thunderbells toolbox leveled up this conference, whether it be their digs, passes, blocks, and service. Chloe even shared that she doesn't feel the weight of her captain role, knowing she can rely on all her open and communicative teammates. Now let's see if they're able to continue this perfect run today in this match, Chicky and Neil.
Well, thanks, Jules. But so far, it's been AKARI is leading the charge here early in this first set. A lot of check balls they're getting. And we talked about Ellie Soyud and how dangerous she is at the service line, but getting those service errors out of the way.
That will be one of their weapons in today's game. They just have to avoid those errors.
Good read there by Aroa. And as always, a valiant effort from Job Gonzaga to try to save the ball. And that is also something that's always exciting to watch, how ZUS, these girls are all over the court trying to keep the ball in play. Really good defense from ZUS. De Beer, and she will get the point via a check ball. That's her first of many, I'm sure.
This is what we've been saying. Alam ni Chloan Mondoñedo kung kailan siya pupunta kay Ana De Beer. She doesn't go there like 90% of the time, but pag nasa ganitong situations na yung ZUS na kailangan nila maghabol, she would really go to their foreign guest player.
De Beer had 23 points that last game against Petrogas. And rally goes on. And the second best option, of course, an AC Minor, who has been so consistent in her position.
That's the bread and butter play for AC Minor. She's so comfortable in that slide attack.
Tough serve. And that's another point for AKARI. The easy one for AKARI for the Chargers, with Annie Mitchell just using the hands of the blocker.
This is the rotation kung saan gusto lumayo ng AKARI Chargers. They have Annie Mitchell in the left pin, and she's up against the shorter setter in Chloan Mondoñedo.
Right.
So it can be as simple as that.
Yeah.
Most of the balls can go to the left pin so that they can build on this lead.
Ball right back to ZUS. Viola Ceballos. And I think they will get the check ball, judging from the body language of the Thunderbells. So we're getting a lot of points off of the blocks.
This is down to 2 for the AKARI Chargers. Mukhang iba yung rutang dadaanan ni Coach Jerry today, because usually it's Riza Nogales in the starting unit, and she has been performing so well. Isa pa siya sa mga rookies to watch out for. But Thea Gagate will man the floor and man the net for ZUS Coffee here in the first set.
And that's another thing that makes AC Minor's performance so impressive, because they're punong-puno na magagaling na middles dito sa ZUS, and yet she has been stellar. Oh, wow. Great wind-up there from Mitchum, and she already has 3.
First technical timeout.
And we have our first technical timeout with AKARI up by 2.
stream namin? Kung na-miss nyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back at the MOA Arena, Annie Mitchum had a 14-point output in their last game against Galleries, and she knows full well that she has to bring in more game today because, like you mentioned, Neil, this is an all-important match for AKARI if they want to make it through to the second round.
In the top 10 in scoring, top 10 also in terms of attacking efficiency. But now she's getting a lot of sets from Mars Alba.
So far, 3 points for her. Talking about Annie Mitchum, and AKARI is able to hold on to their lead. It's back to 3. They just need that one set win, and then they can rest easy. But of course, they want to come away with another W and just improve their standings. Outside, we're seeing errors on the serve as well. Talagang kargado yung serves nila. Good first ball. Alba going to Fifi Sharma. That one outside, untouched. And ZUS will get the point.
It's the 4th or the 5th unforced error already for the Chargers. They've been giving a lot of free points to the Thunderbells in the first frame.
Good pick up there by De Beer. Ceballos, a little too soft, and Fifi Sharma was right there, sending the ball back to ZUS, and she will get her first point.
Coverage wasn't ready behind the soft touch of Yola Ceballos. That will be a kill block for Fifi Sharma.
Tough serve, handled by Jov Gonzaga. She goes up for the attack. Good pick up there from AKARI. Soltones, that's inside, down the line for Gretzel Soltones, and she has 3 points as well.
Gretchen Soltones is also such a smart hitter. The power is there. Alam natin, isa siya sa mga power hitters in the PVL, but she always checks the positioning of the blockers first before she makes a decision. Zone 1 was definitely open.
How about that pickup by Hasareno? He was very familiar with the moves of Thea Gagate. And one is called inside. It looked like it was going to sail out.
Ana De Beer will always be part of their transition counter-attack kahit nasaan pa siya on the floor.
And sinadya niya yun. Inibabawan niya yung two-man block. Very precise, Ana De Beer. Another chance here for ZUS. Gonzaga again, picked up by Alba. Broken play here for AKARI. Soyud! And just really desperately trying to avoid the blockers, the tall blockers of ZUS. So nahihirapan sa lumalabas bola. Quick, picked up by Claw. And De Beer is timing it. Easy over there. Alba looking for the pipe. That's a good decision for Mars.
That was just a textbook volleyball for you. Tinaas na lang ni Mars Alba. Bahala ka na. Annie Mitchum on how you would score. Just the mere height of Mitchum will already help her get above the blockers of ZUS Coffee. Dahil sobrang ibabaw na niya po. Minsan kahit diretso na lang yung palo niya, she can still score.
And
oh, wow.
Cut shot. Talk about somebody who can command her points.
Through the years, she has also mastered those angles.
And Sotones ties Mitchum. with 4 points, the top scorers for AKARI so far. You know they want to win this first set. The beer will get set up. Good defense, almost. That's a fair try for AKARI.
Too much power for Annie Mitchum. Anna De Beer was the one who got that first pass. She immediately prepared for an approach. She got that point for ZUS Coffee. They're still trying to get over this 2-point lead. Napapalapit nila sa isa pero bumabalik sa tatlo yung kalamangan ng AKARI.
And now the service error coming from ZUS. So AKARI back with a 3-point lead. And Soid, we talked about her 14 aces at the top of the coverage, which is double the number of the second best server in Jean Assis. Free ball for ZUS. Again, it's De Beer. And she does it again. It's so measured. Sukat na sukat yung mga palo ni Ana De Beer.
Nakabisado na ni Clo Mondoñedo yung gustong set ni Ana De Beer. Especially pag chance ball yung binibigay sa kanila. That patented shoot C set.
Sabi nga ni Jules, no, feeling at home talaga to si Ana De Beer sa ZUS. And you can see with the way she moves on the court. Minor, on the other hand, exact same spot via a slide.
The two best options are in the front row. Kadalasan sinasabi natin ang strongest front line ay pag tatlo yung attackers na nasa harap. But in the case of ZUS Coffee, I think that this is their strongest front line kahit nadadalawa lang sila.
Right. And there's a touch ball, says the slides judge. ZUS is pretty sure it was clear, so they are going to call for a video challenge. You know, in the last two instances, we saw Anna De Beer targeting the back end, zone 6 of AKARI. Maybe it's time for them to adjust their defensive positions, their defensive formation. Let's see if there will be a chance for them to make the adjustments as we await the results of this block touch challenge. So far, AKARI still in the lead, which is where they want to be. Yeah, it's clean. No touch. ZUS is sure. And they will get the point.
The score is now tied at 14.
This could be the first chance for ZUS to lead after the first point. And again, it's going to be De Beer. One more time. A reverse now. Still De Beer, just taking it slow, taking it easy. Watch her go for power that time, as expected. And now ZUS takes over the lead for the first time.
That is just pure patience from Anna De Beer. You saw the intention in the last two hits. She just wanted to recycle the ball because it wasn't the optimal set that she wanted until such time na naibigay sa kanya yung tamang height and distance from the net. That's the time that she went for power.
Yeah. And that's a quick point for AKARI. That Domingo will score her second. And she was lucky there. I guess this fast-paced volleyball is the way to get at ZUS. Oh, that was close. Even Soltones herself thought it would land on the line. No such luck, and we have a timeout. Second technical timeout with ZUS up by 1.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
And let's take a look at the tibay defensive play of the set, brought to you by Elastoseal. Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon. We welcome you back to the Mo Arena for the first of our double-header today. Chiqui Ro Puno with Neil Flores, Jules Israel. Ooh, look at that pancake, but the ball will die on the court of AKARI. And that is another point for ZUS, now with a 2-point lead.
Double sub coming in for Coach Tina Sala, Camille Victoria, and Camille Cal will replace Ellie Soyun and Mars Alba.
So we've got the full front, different setter on the court. Let's see if that will make a difference for AKARI. Oh, good D. And that one's going to be off the hands of Mitchum. And now it's a 3-point lead for ZUS. Just the tides changing rather quickly.
The tables have turned.
And another timeout for AKARI.
Timing on block. Kailangan lang natin magbilang. Walang nagli-lead ng bilang. So kanya-kanya tayo pa. French fries ang dating natin. Magkakaiba yung height ng block natin. Okay, again, kailangan lang ng disiplina sa block, target sa serves, usap lang, call out lang kung ano yung gagawin. And then para ma-intimidate yung kalaban, turo nyo din kung ano gagawin natin.
A lot of reminders from Coach Tina Salak. You see a little bit frustrated because AKARI was leading the whole way up to this point.
They had a 3-point lead and they were able to take care of that 3-point lead. But now that lead is with ZUS Coffee.
And that one gets away from Anna De Beer. This time, Mitchum will score. She's got 5. Looking at Annie Mitchum, she is the tallest player on the court right now, towering over the 6-foot-tall Anna De Beer.
Ang taas ng daan ng bola ni Annie Mitchum. You saw in that replay na nasa ibabaw talaga ng kamay ni Clo Mondoñedo.
Uy! Oh, what a save there. Pancake? Oh, there's definitely, yes. I was wondering myself if AKARI was going to call for a challenge because it was unclear whether Jove Gonzaga got to the ball first. But it was definitely a valiant effort for the Bionic Ilongga, always just diving for every ball. Four-touch challenge called by AKARI. They're trying to get the lead back. Let's see. Yeah. Definitely a good challenge for the Chargers. And now just a 1-point lead for ZUS. Good first ball. We were talking about the receptions. We want to see who we think will have better receptions today. That's our Filipinas Live question. A lot of scrambling for the ball. Now another chance to set up for AKARI. Oh, naputo uli. Ooh, that's 4 touches. Couldn't get it through. And most frustrating for Jove Gonzaga, who was able to save 2 big, almost kills.
That was a perfect day from Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Dalawang magkasunod.
Clo Mondoñedo was already in possession for the second ball.
That slide attack. Ooh, solo block. And Mitchum is having quite a day. She's got 6 points already. And Tibay, defensive block of the set, brought to you by Elastoseal. Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
I know that ZUS Coffee loves to go to that slide attack, but before they commit to it, they have to check kung sino ba yung blocker. It was Annie Mitchum right there, so it was easy for her to read the attack from AC Minor. They'll get the point right back of that Anna De Beer hit from the back row.
Through the defense for Anna De Beer.
Anna De Beer is getting a lot of touches, like you mentioned. Very effective and very reliable player. A star of her team in the NCAA from the University of Louisville. Good defense, good all-around player, as you can see. Ginny Arroyo blocked, but that one sails outside. She will get the point.
Ball out.
And look at the score. ZUS back on top. ZUS has really surprised everybody in this conference. Coming to this point, the last day of the preliminaries with a flawless record so far. AKARI is down for the challenge.
Smooth, quick attack there from PP Sharma. He has been getting a lot of sets. Dahil nga pumupunto si Annie Mitchem, but now is a good time to actually confuse the blockers of ZUS Coffee.
AKARI wants to be the team na dudungis dun sa record ng ZUS. Again, the back row attack. Good read by Hazareno. Oh, shoot set. Perfect. Fifi Sharma liked that one.
And that's back-to-back. Be quick plays for Fifi Sharma. Setters love it when they hear the middle blockers asking for that ball. Alam nila na ready sila to convert.
Again, the back row attack. And it's just so incredible and nakakabilib talaga kung gaano ka-precise itong si Anna De Beer. It's tough, especially from the pipe, from the back row to get your ball exactly where you want it. She's going to that zone 6.
Hindi lang rin puntos yung naitutulong ni Anna De Beer. Even in passing, she's been getting a lot of good passes. Wow!
Yeah. Mitchem upped it a notch. Sabi niya, napuputo ako. Teka muna, dadagdagan ko nga. And that's quite the kill from Anna Mitchem, who's got 7 points.
That is a scary play. A slide attack from Annie Mitchem.
Broken play. Gonzaga sends it over. De Beer was there. Another chance here for Jov. She is blocked. Oh, no go for ZUS and AKARI. Now, with a 2-point lead and only 2 points away from winning this first set. That's the goal, to win at least one set to get through to the second round. Or to on top in the second round.
Pass ulit and then... Discard tayo, ha? Ikot.
So far, ZUS is already the top-notcher in Pool B with Creamline and AKARI right behind them. And Pool C will be a single round robin between the top 3 teams of Pool B and Next Led Signal and the loser of Choco Mucho and Capital One. The game coming up. Aroa setting up Ginny Arroyo. And now it's Elisoy's turn to counter, and she gets the point off the block, setting up her team for 3 set points. Exactly where they want to be.
4 points for Elisoyud. Targeting the hands of Teo Gagate. Now they're at set point.
Oh, with the help of the net. Good first ball still from De Beer. And again, it's Hazareno just foiling Gagate. Oh, this time too much. That's a great point saver there for Gonzaga. Saving 1 set point. Ceballos coming in at the serve. Pressure serves here for Ceballos, but she's been here many times before. Still set point for AKARI.
ZUS needs to get at least a good block touch so that they can set up Anna De Beer.
That one a little wayward, to the delight of the ZUS fans, because they are still secure. Here only looking for a point to tie things up.
Hindi tayo. Pwede tayo, Jess. Pwede tayo dito. Kung ganito gagawin mo, at least may reverse mo. Okay, pasukan ng isa dito. Although si Thea yun nandito. Irene, si ano to, De Beerto. Okay? So sige, kumpiyansa. Huwag kayo matake na matake. Kumpiyansa tayo, may cover tayo. Cover, rebound tayo. And then,
AKARI still has the set point, but Coach Tina Salak just wanting last chance to instruct the girls, really plotting every single ZUS player and looking for the right play against their opponents. Still set point, as you can see on your screens. But a good catch-up job for ZUS so far. Soyud, good save by Aroa. Back to AKARI. Here comes Ellie. And she goes deep. That's the way she got her point. And she secures the first set win. The all-important one-set win for the AKARI Chargers. And they can breathe easy now after this point. Brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Great down-the-line hit by Ellie Soyud. Makakahinga na ang AKARI dahil maganda ng posisyon nila sa Pool C. But we continue, and we will talk more about this first set after. Exciting first set win for AKARI. They led, they were behind for a while, and they were able to snatch that first set win against ZUS.
That first set win of the AKARI Chargers will now settle everything in Pool B. ZUS Coffee, Creamline, and AKARI will proceed as the top 3 teams in Pool B, and they will be facing Signal next set, and the loser of Capital One and Choco Mucho. Petrogas, Cherry Tigo, and Galleries will face the top 3 teams of Pool A. Mabigat-bigat din yan. So even if you're in the top 3 in Pool A, you'll still have to face Petrogas, Cherry Tigo, and Galleries.
Right.
You really cannot rest on your laurels. Anyway,
yeah.
going back to the first set statistics, AKARI out-attacked ZUS Coffee, and this was the surprising stat line for me, the blocking department. ZUS Coffee wasn't able to register any block point, but AKARI was able to get 4, and nabuhay yung defense nila just in time dun sa tail end of set number 1.
Also the errors. Look at the 9 errors committed by AKARI, and an almost clean game by ZUS. So that's something also AKARI should think about. They did win the game, but they could have done it much easier if they were able to eliminate the errors. A few of them coming from the service line.
There's a slight change in the starting unit of the Thunderbells. Riza Nogales. They get the starting nod from Coach Jerry Yu. They need to get their numbers in blocking if they want to win against the Chargers.
Aroa with that dig. Back row attack. That got away from Hasareno. And the beer continues to score. She's almost at double digits.
First point of the second to the Thunderbelt.
Ball back to Zeus. Sabalios makes do. Now chance for AKARI. Saw you playing smart volleyball. Just finding that hole right behind the blockers.
Ellie saw it already. Saw Eliza Eroa back pedal. By last second, she went for that drop ball. Who's going to do anything about that?
Fifi Sharma so far with 3 points. Soyud again threatening to score, but Eroa was there to keep the ball in play. Gonzaga trying the off speed. And De Beer will hit it outside. And that's going to be another point for Zeus. So again, the errors still coming in from AKARI.
For the Thunderbells, Viola Ceballos.
And Getza Sotones could not get the ball through the blocking. De Beer again.
Oh, Ana De Beer found the corner pocket in zone 1. Mas mataas yung percentage ni Ana De Beer every time she goes to powerful hits compared to sa mga soft touches. But that time around, saktong-sakto yung spin para mahanap yung zone 1.
Sukat na sukat talaga eh. Hindi mo pwede sabing swerte eh. Because she keeps doing it. And Saltones will finally score. Let's bring in Jules Israel for her report.
Neil, you mentioned a while ago that Gretzel Soltones is known to be a powerful hitter, but as I caught up with her earlier, she told me that she is embracing new roles within the team. She knows that the AKARI Chargers have strong attackers, so she's taking initiative to cover all other aspects of the game. So far, Gretzel is focusing on receiving great first balls, aggressively defending the floor, and timing her blocks with precision. You know, Gretzel gets personal pointers from Coach Tina because she knows what Gretzel is capable of, and I think we just witnessed what that looked like in that first set. So let's see if she is a spark plug that will help the Chargers take this one. Chicky and Neil.
Well, she already has 5 points, which is only 2 points behind the top scorer, Anu Itchum. So really, Gretzel Soltones, whether she likes it or not, she will contribute to the scoring of AKARI. Such a dependable player.
Aside from that, Staple Nance a starting unit because she's also an all-around player. She's a good receiver. She's a good digger as well. So, hindi lang puntos ang aasahan mo.
Ooh, AC Miners blocked there. And De Beer going over the blockers there. And that one falls inside. So that will be a point for the Thunderbells.
That will be their first official kill block of the game.
Brought to you by Job Gonzaga, the by defensive play of the set. Brought to you by Elastoseal, selyado ang bubong anumang panahon. Coffee with a 2-point lead early in the second set, almost stealing that first set away from AKARI. But the Chargers were able to hang on, hold on, and get that lead back, eventually the win. Oh, great elevation there for Ana De Beer, the cut shot.
Clean angle from Ana De Beer. Targeting the defense of Sed Domingo.
Good serve. That was a tough one. Almost an ace. Casareno manages to get it through. Mondoñedo, the spiker, will get a point on the attack.
I'm going to score a point too, says Mondoñedo.
Oh, she's got 3 so far.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We're just in the second set.
Pero meron na siyang kill block. Ay, ano, na attack. Oh. Yeah, rare error here at the serve. Ana De Beer, who's already in double digits. Mitchum, we have yet to hear from in the second set.
Mars Alba now serving for AKARI.
Ceballos is in front. Alba looking for Soyud. And again, the beer from the pipe. And zone 6. Kahit na may cover na, nandun na si Gretzel Sotones. Masyado mabilis ang dating ng bola. And ZUS Coffee will lead by 3 in this first technical timeout.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Serving for the Thunderbells, AC Minor.
Back at the MOA Arena for the last day of the first preliminary round here in your 2025 PVL Reinforced Conference. Chiki Rowapuno with Neil Flores, Jules Israel. We are at our second set. AKARI took the first set, 25-23 for those of you just joining the action now. Soyud again, that's 2. And they say, I mean, the first time, ZUS did not see it coming, but I wonder if it'll happen a third.
You can already see the difference in the defense patterns of ZUS and AKARI. Pag pumupunta sa drop ball yung ZUS Coffee, yung wing spikers ng AKARI nakasunod na dun sa blockers kaya nakukuha agad. But for ZUS Coffee, they're actually anticipating harder hits kaya mas nagbag-backpedal sila sa likod. So I guess there needs to be an adjustment in terms of positioning. Kailangan halfway lang through the center court if you want to catch up dun sa mga drop balls na binibigay ni Eli Soyud.
Meantime, the Tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Last to Seal. Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon. Nagbibigay na rin siya ng kill blocks. Eli Soyud is racking up the points. She's got 7. Ooh, that one missed the line. We're tied at 8. Again, Mitchum only a point so far in this second set. And another service error for her.
They had 9 unforced errors in set number 1. But they got more attack points.
Good first ball. Soyud again with the off speed. Broken play, another chance for AKARI. And now she puts on the heat. So she also knows talaga when to pull surprises against her opponents.
8 points already for Eli Soyud, tying the output of the reinforcement in Annie Mitchum.
So that's the thing. She goes for the off speed, but she knows exactly when to go for the cross, go for the down the line. Really a thinking spiker, Eli Soyud. Oh. ZUS another chance here. Rita Nogales will get her first point.
First attack point for the rookie.
Yep. Heads up volleyball there we saw on the side of ZUS Coffee. And again, Eli Soyud, this time using the hands of the blocker. She's in double digits.
First player in double digits for AKARI. Second player in double digits overall next to Anna De Beer.
Oh, that's a tough one. Teresa Nogales again sending it over. Great saves by Aroa, but this one too close to the net. But really the effort of Eliza Aroa, who really is ranked up there as one of the best liberos in serve receives. I think she is number 2. Check that.
Eliza Rowe was already in position for the dig. Now you can see how one step can make all the difference when you're chasing after the ball. Lalo na pag setter ka, pag umangat na yung bola, kung anong direction papunta yung bola, kailangan pabuta ka na doon.
Right.
Service, Nogales.
Oh, wow. Sneaky play there from Mars Alba.
Check that. Aroa is currently number 6, still in the top 10. But we've got 2 AKARI Chargers in the top 10 best receiver category, with Gretzel Sotones in 3rd place. We talked about also her contributions on defense, which is what she's been focusing on right now, according to Jules.
Right on the line for Ana De Beer.
Yeah. So now she's going down the line, looking for the corners.
Serving for the Thunderbells, Jovelyn Gonzaga.
So nakita mo si Gretzel medyo pumapabor sa gitna because of De Beer's penchant for zone 6. But she also knows how to switch things around. Meantime, Minor scoring that block. So hindi masisiro sa blocks ang ZUS in this set.
They already have 2. Yan yung nawala nung first set. AKARI has limited AC Minor to 2 points also in this ball game.
Ball still alive. Good defense for Ana De Beer. Alba looking for Annie Mitchum, and she finally gets another point. So that's 9 for Annie. We're tied at 13. Good nip and tuck. Good first ball coming from Gonzaga. Again, De Beer getting the majority of the touches here, almost exclusively scoring for ZUS. Aside from her 15 points, Mondoñedo has contributed 3. Yeah. Gonzaga with 2 and Minor with 2. Arroyo, Ceballos, and Nogales with 1 each. So kind of skewed scoring on the side of the Thunderbells.
Actually, malayo yung agwat talaga. In terms of production, 15 points to 3. That means hindi nagiging effective yung offense ng locals, and that can be a concern for ZUS Coffee because once na ma-check ng blockers ng AKARI si Ana De Beer, they will have problems in getting those points.
The score distribution was much better in the end for ZUS against Petrogas, the game that they just played. So it's early. There might still be some adjustments happening. Let's see what Jerry comes up with. Jeannie Arroyo was given a chance there to score, and she will contribute her 2nd point.
Every time ZUS Coffee needs more offense, pupunta sila kay Jeannie Arroyo, but if it's a defensive outside hitter na kailangan nila, they would put Piola Ceballos in. That's why it pays to have different styles of play pagdating sa second stringers.
And Jeannie Arroyo, since the last conference, has been showing a lot of promise also. She's been showing really her worth. I mean, she's a veteran, but maybe one of those underrated or those that will escape your, will not be noticed right away. But Jeannie Arroyo, definitely a very valuable player for ZUS. Good save by Aroa. And that equals a quick point. Again, this quick attack. ZUS Coffee now in the lead with by 1 point in our 2nd technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back at the Mo Arena, 16-15 the score with ZUS only up by a point. Let's take a look at Kentucky's pride.
Third in the scoring department and first in attacking with a 40.8% clip. That is impressive for
Yeah.
her first pro league.
Absolutely. We also know that she is getting the bulk of the touches here on the ZUS side. So it's not a surprise that she is scoring so much. But Soyud, on the other hand, is evening the performance of their guest player, Mitchum. They share 11 points. Or they both have 11 points. Ooh. Chini Arroyo maybe was not ready for that, but we see that Chloe Montañedo is trying to get the other players in the action.
Set was definitely off, but pag naiangat na ng setter yung bola, sometimes you just have to put that ball over and rely on your defense to score.
Good first ball, straight to the setter. Chance to counter here for Soyud again. And look at Aroa making the necessary adjustments that time. Oh, but the cut shot. Unexpected from Gretzel Soltones, although she's done it at least twice before in this matchup alone.
And hindi nga mahina yung palo ni Gretchen. There's some power, pero it's really the spin that helps her go to those angles.
So precise. She can will the ball to land exactly where she wants. Good defense there for Soyud. Also for Sed Domingo, keeping her head up. Gonzaga, that definitely hit the antenna. You see it still quivering.
Set was just too close to the antenna for Jovelyn Gonzaga. It's now a 3-point lead for the Chargers. They're not satisfied with one set. They want to win this game.
Right. But you know, we haven't seen a lead higher than 3, so it's been that kind of game. These two teams pretty matched up. Down the back row. You can come from anywhere, and Anna De Beer will convert. 60 points for the guest player.
She's just carrying the offensive load for ZUS Coffee. From the front to the back row, she's almost at the 20-point mark. She's at 16 right now. Now she's in the front line alongside Jovelyn Gonzaga and Riza Nogales. So again, kailangan tumulong ng locals to at least get into double digits.
Yeah.
You don't need to outscore Anna De Beer. I don't think that would be possible with how she's playing. Pero kailangan pumuntos ka din.
Ooh, and she's being checked by Justina Sereno there. Aroa also doing a stellar job as libero. Good rally we're seeing. De Beer will take it. Again, Sereno with a dig. One more time. This time, it's Gonzaga, and she has the answer.
That was a mistake from AKARI. They didn't put any blocker in front of Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Yeah, they were so sure De Beer was going to get it. And also, good decision there for Chloe Montañedo. Tama, binasa din niya yung defensive pattern dun sa kabila. Aroa this time with a save. These liberos. You called it, Neil. It's a great one-on-one again between the liberos, and that one is inside. Down the line for Gretzel Soltones. She can go cross. She can go down the line.
It was an out-of-system play for AKARI, but that was a decent set coming from Mars Alba to Gretchen Soltones. Nobody went up for it.
Still a 2-point lead for AKARI. Oh, outside. Good call for ZUS to let it go. And that's 2 service errors already for the top server in the league. But Ellie Soyud has more than made up for it with her performance on the court. She's got 11. tied with Mitchum, the top scorers for AKARI thus far.
Camille Cal in. Substitution for ZUS Coffee. Number 19, Nogales out. Number 1, Micah Go in.
And we've got some substitutions.
Serving for the Thunderbirds.
Micah Go coming in at the serve. Good save, Micah Go, right? Oh, well, almost. Almost, but a good get for her. Just too close to the net. So Donis was able to just send it right back.
Annie Mitchum is in the front line for AKARI Chargers. They only need to score 4 more points with a 2-0 lead against ZUS Coffee. But these unforced errors from the service line, it's really painful for them.
Yeah, yun ang naging problema din nila despite the first set win. They gave up a lot of points to ZUS via their errors. Oh, wow. The off-speed was what really worked that time. Sukat na sukat din because Eroa could not get to that ball in time.
Just a step too late.
Now serving for AKARI.
That soft touch from Annie Mitchum.
Mitchum with 12 points. She had 14 in her last game. The Beer, though, had 37 in their last 2 games. She's up to 17, 20 more. See if she can get there. At this rate.
She's just so lethal when she's in the front row. Napakalinis ng angles ni Ana De Beer. She wills the ball to a certain zone sa floor ng AKARI.
That one off the hands, but good rebound here for ZUS. Ceballos blocked solid by Camille Victoria.
That's the reason why Camille Victoria is in the ball game. She provides more height, more net defense for the Chargers. For Clo Mondoñedo, pag ganyan katatangkad yung mga blockers sa harapan, that's the time that you have to be creative and look for other points of attack.
AKARI still with a 2-point lead, exactly where they were. This is how they won that first set. Let's see if ZUS Coffee can hold out. 3 set points for the Chargers.
Serving for the set, Mars Alba.
AC Minor. Ooh, Hazareno picking up. Got AC Minor slide. And this time it's De Beer from back row. Rebound. AKARI almost. So you couldn't keep it in play. And ZUS Coffee still alive.
They're not yet out of the woods. But it's a good front line for the Chargers.
Isa Nogales back in front. And AKARI will call for time.
Yung kanina nag-run, di ba nag-run si Phil? Kailangan reverse lang natin. Si Annie ba nasa harap? Harap siya. So pwede commit mo dito para ma-isolate natin. Okay?
Saan po siya? Ngayon?
Si Annie? No, si Annie. Oo, pwede siya running. Kung gusto mo siya, i-isolate mo dito siya. Pero kung dito tayo kumuha. Para dito. Okay?
Okay,
sige.
Kuha na isa! Tapusin natin na AKARI! Isa ka rin nabasa.
You know, by all indications, Coach Tina and her team really studied and scouted ZUS very hard, knowing exactly how to go against every single player. And it's been paying off.
Now they only need one last point. Nasa harap pa si Ellie Soyud. So that is going to be one of the top options for Mars Alba.
Slide attack, and it didn't take Soyud. It's Annie Mitchum with a winning point this time. And again, AKARI just really managing well against the undefeated ZUS Thunderbells. And this point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. And all of a sudden, the only undefeated team in the league is looking at maybe a stain on their flawless record because now they are coming into set 3 with a must-win situation. We will talk more about set 2 after the break. (25-22), still a win for the AKARI Chargers. Only took 26 minutes to settle the score in that second set. So the Chargers really looking good against the undefeated ZUS Coffee Thunderbells.
AKARI just controlled every aspect of the game in set number 2. Actually, so far, I feel like that has been the game plan. Hinahayaan nilang pumunto si Ana De Beer kasi alam nilang makukuha niya yung production niya. But they were able to control all the other attackers on the floor of ZUS Coffee. The locals have scored a total of around 10 points pa lang combined. Ana De Beer already has 17. Jovelyn Gonzaga has 4. Sumunod na si Clock Mondoñedo with 3. So that is a concern for ZUS, and they do have to address that here in the third set if they want to extend. That's for the Chargers. They still had more attack points, and they were able to match the output of the Thunderbells in the blocking department. Nabawasan na nila yung unforced errors from set number 1. So they are looking to end this in 3 straight sets. I heard Justin Hazarena earlier talking to her teammates. Sabi niya, walang magre-relax. You have to finish strong para magandang momentum nila heading into the second preliminary round.
Because it's not only another win, it's going to be the first loss dealt against the ZUS Thunderbells, which is something. I mean, everybody, like we said, is surprised by the outstanding performance of ZUS. And if you're AKARI, you want to be the one to kind of spoil the party and show who is boss. If you look at also the games that both teams have played in the past, the only game that AKARI gave up was against the Petrogas Angels, who was also beat in 3 sets by ZUS in their last game. So talagang very well matched itong dalawang koponan na to. And really impressive how Coach Tina seems to have studied their opponents so well.
Start of the
They're
first
blocking
set
all of
for
the
Sergio
plays
Cari.
against the
Serving,
abilities on the
Sharma.
other side.
Zeus has to remember that volleyball is a team sport.
Mm.
So you need a combined production in the attacking department if you do want to win. Kasi hindi pwede si Ana lang talaga ang pupuntos for them.
And that one is off the hand. So you've got
Arroyo.
another player in Ginny Arroyo now scoring the first point in this must-win third set
First
for
point
the
of the third.
Thunderbirds.
That's a start that we want to see.
Now serving.
Local
Amy Meyer.
scoring for Zeus Coffee.
We talked about the 23-point output of Ana De Vere in the last game they played, but 37 points, 2 in a row before that. So, yeah, definitely she is the biggest scorer, the top scorer in the league. But like you said, Neil, it looks like it'll take more than Ana to keep playing in this matchup today.
Di naman nalalayo yung percentage of efficiency ng Zeus and AKARI. Set number 2, Kari had 35% success rate. Zeus had 33%. So it's just about getting more points from the other players on the floor at a certain point in the set. Kaya lumalayo yung AKARI Chargers.
Elizoyo now serving for
I
Akari.
mean, it's fair to say that in both sets, it was either team's ball game. So, nagpapalitan din sila ng lamang, di lumalayo. And a quick glance there for Mars Alba. And she chose right instead Domingo with that slide attack. Said will get her 6th point. And you cannot overstress really the amazement for me anyway that I see when pag biglang lumilingon yung setter ng tapos nababalik na lang yung kanilang focus dun sa bolang sineset nila. Ang hirap.
AKARI can actually end this game with 3 or 4 players in double digits.
Let's see what Jules Israel has for us. Go, Jules.
Neil, you mentioned a while ago that both teams have great liberos, they have great setters, and notably they also have great middle blockers. You know, I caught up with AC Minor earlier and I asked her what has been the most memorable moment so far, and she said that it's her first time experiencing a win streak. With every game she brings her A game, she quickly adjusts against her opponents, and that is what's keeping her on the stat sheet with her double digits so far. Now across the net, Fifi Sharma of the AKARI Chargers candidly admitted that in all the years she's played with AKARI, it is this current team that has a good amount of confidence in themselves. Fifi also credits her vocal leaders on court in libero Justin Hazareno and setter Mars Alba. The Chargers know they are capable, but now they have to move with poise and precision. So let's watch the Thunderbells if they turn things around or if AKARI ends the match in the set. Chicky and Neil.
Thanks so much, Jules. And looking at some national team players on the AKARI side as well. And the national team players, LaSalle players, so nakita mo rin na they're playing together because they're so used to playing with each other. Ilan ba sa kanila ang umilalim din kay Coach Tina sa Zobel?
I'm not quite sure.
Domingo.
But for sure, maliit lang yung volleyball community.
Yeah.
So at a certain point in their career,
Nagtagpo
cross na rin yung paths nila.
Said Domingo on a scoring streak.
8 points for Said Domingo. From the first set pa lang, we've been seeing a lot of heavy serves from the AKARI Chargers. It's like they want Zeus Coffee na iset talaga kay Ana De Vere para masanay sila dun sa defense pattern nila, but they will give that point back.
Yun kasi yung pinaghandaan nila. And we're tied at 5. So this is a quick-paced third set. Mitchum just sending it over. Broken play here for Zeus. Another chance for AKARI. That one went over and over pass. And that was costly for AKARI. De Vere will still get the point for that last sequence. Soyud will take it. Mondoñedo with a first ball. And Gonzaga just chasing after the ball. Another broken play here, but it goes to De Vere and it lands with AKARI. Soyud saves it. Mitchum with a counter. This one more organized. Mitchum again. And look at Risa Nogales with the defense. Oh!
Back error.
And
Too short.
Error there from De Beer. Siyempre, sa dami ng touches na nakuha niya, she gets the ball every time. So, she will miss a hit
couple
or
of
two.
shots.
Serving AKARI, Mars Alba.
Tao lang din siya.
Oo naman.
She will also commit mistakes in this ball game.
Oh, that's outside. And ZUS Coffee will take over the lead here. They need to win this third set if they want to keep playing.
Gonzaga.
Their flawless record at stake. Perfect first pass. And Mitchum with a completion.
Down the line.
That's what happens when you have a good first ball.
Look at how she got top of that ball. Again, targeting the block of Mondoñedo.
Oh, that went over. Just won by AKARI. De Beer down the line, and
Down
she
the line,
hits it.
Ella De Beer.
1 point away from hitting 20 points.
First technical timeout score, 8 for ZUS Coffee.
And we are at
7
our
for
first
AKARI.
technical timeout. ZUS up by 1.
Bitin na kaya sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back at the MOA Arena, we are in our third set. Could be a straight set win for
Now
AKARI, but
serving
not
Ella De
if
Beer.
ZUS can help it. And they are fighting. ZUS now in the lead, actually, by a point. Oh! And AC Meyer couldn't get out of the way in time there for Gonzaga to save the ball.
This is a similar set from the first two sets. Laging dikit yung laban until the 14-15 point mark. Dun kumakalas yung AKARI. So let's see if ZUS Coffee can change the narrative.
Tsaka hindi malalaki yung lamang, ano? Hanggang 3 points lang. Oh, Chini Arroyo on a mission.
Now
5
the
points for Chini.
second best scorer for the Thunderbells.
At 5 points.
Serving for the Thunderbells.
So that's how dominant, really, Anna De Beer is. And again, nalingo na naman ni Mars Alba. Going with
Off
Ellie
the block.
Soyud there, who
Ellie
hits it
Soyud.
off the block. She's got 12. Good scoring distribution here on the AKARI side. And kudos to Mars Alba, really, for orchestrating this kind of offense.
She's
got-
just new to the system of AKARI. So imagine what this system would look like in the next 2 or 3 conferences.
Whoa! Aroa tried, couldn't do it, but really Justine Hazareno has been doing her job splendidly here for AKARI, giving a lot of second chances for her team, keeping the ball alive with her saves. Oof.
It was a chance ball from the Chargers, but
That's
ZUS
actually a-
Coffee couldn't control that pass.
So that's a point now for Justine Hazareno.
10 all.
And again, Ellie Soyud, so this has not been her day in terms of serves.
Floan Mondoñedo now serving for
She's got
ZUS
3
Coffee.
service errors already. Oh, and that's a service
That's
ace.
an ace for
For
Floan Mondoñedo.
left-handed Chloe Mondoñedo. 4 points already for this setter. And she is outscoring her counterpart. We know Mars Alba to be one of the bigger scorers, also scoring setters. Soyud will get the set. Broken play here, Chini Arroyo. This time into the net, and that's an error on the attack. Point for AKARI.
Another deadlock, this time at 11. Annie Mitchum will move to the front line as Rachel Soltones serves for the Chargers.
And you can see, like you mentioned, it's in their faces. AKARI just wants to get a straight set win here. And they are on the road, that's for sure. With Mars Alba, we talked about Mars Alba being a scoring setter. Narinig yata.
This is the reason why hindi masyadong naging concerned si Coach Tina Salak doon sa mga service errors nila in the first two sets. Kasi yun yung gusto niyang makita. She wants ZUS Coffee to give them over passes para mas madaling makapuntos.
On the other hand, Riza Nogales says, don't forget, I'm also an option in the middle. And she scores quickly for ZUS, getting them back at 12 points. We're now tied. Perfect pass there from Hazareno. And again, when you get that good first ball, Alba sending Mitchum a perfect set, and she finishes.
16 points for Annie Mitchum. But the block was there. Actually, maganda nga yung kapa ng blockers ng ZUS Coffee, but the second line of defense wasn't prepared for that rebound. Another service error there for the Chargers. They are giving chances to ZUS Coffee to snatch a set.
So it wasn't a concern yet, but it might soon be for Coach Tina Salak because these service errors are beginning to become a problem. And Sharma being very alert, covering her own attack there. Off the hands, Gretzel Soltones with the save. That one off the block. Mitchum will score once again. She's got 17. So a succession of points for Annie Mitchum when they count here in the third set.
Full swing for Annie Mitchum. Get it off the hands of Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Quick one. So that has been missed. AC Minor has been taken out of the action for a while. That's only her third.
That is a surprising number for AC Minor. She's almost always in the double-digit mark.
Wow, that looks good. That combo attack.
That's the beauty of having a Justin Hazareno as your libero. Ang ganda ng passing efficiency. Kaya ang dali for Mars Alba to try different combination plays. Kanina, we already saw the version of a slide attack from Annie Mitchum. Now it's a combination play from the middle. So the cards are out for the Chargers. It's just that they've been giving away consecutive points from that service line.
Yeah, definitely today we're seeing many different facets of Annie Mitchum's game. Oh, again, a great sequence there for AKARI. Just a quick point, getting them on top in our second technical timeout.
15 for ZUS Coffee.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Now serving for AKARI, Fifi Sharma.
score now, 16-15. AKARI on their way to winning in straight sets against the undefeated ZUS Thunderbells, but too early to tell. ZUS definitely still in it. And the beer from back row. Mitchum with the answer. Ball still alive. Was somebody at the net? Nope.
It was already the third touch for AKARI.
So ZUS even at 16 again against the Chargers.
AC Minor now serving for ZUS Coffee.
So we've seen most of the action really on the AKARI side. And it's been a lot of the errors also of AKARI keeping ZUS in the running here. And this is what ZUS really needs to get organized and to really rediscover their other options. We've seen Luisa Nogales being given more touches. Also Chini Arroyo in this third set.
It's already the third point of Riza Nogales in this set alone.
And Elisoyu just silences ZUS. 13 points for Soyud. Another good game for her, despite the errors at the serve. And alam natin, usually dyan siya bumibingo. She's got 14 aces, number one in serves, but so many errors today. 4 to be exact.
Sabi ni Coach Tino, huwag kayo magmadali sa serve. You have to utilize the 8 seconds given to you on the service line so that you can get the proper toss and contact point.
And Soltones is blocked there, but we got good coverage from AKARI. Ball back to ZUS. Clo Mondoñedo getting very creative there. Nobody saw Jove Gonzaga getting that set.
2-point lead for ZUS Coffee.
One more time on that last play. Nobody there.
Dito mararamdaman ng AKARI yung mga unforced errors nila because throughout this third set, they've been playing really well. Yun nga lang, every time they would try to get consecutive points, pag nasa kanila na yung momentum, they would commit a service error. There was a time na parang 4 or 5 consecutive service errors yung nakita natin from their end. Now it's an unforced error from Gretchen Soltones. Lead us now at 3 for the Thunderbells, but there will be a challenge on the floor.
Oh, we haven't seen a challenge card in a while. So totally unused in the second set. We saw some challenges in the first set. Let's see what gives in this challenge here. It's a block touch challenge called by AKARI, who are down by 3 all of a sudden. But they are up 2 sets to none for those who are just joining the action. 25-23 the first set, 25-22 for the second set. Is there a block touch? No. That one clean. So ZUS will keep that 3-point lead. Mondoñedo is able to score a service ace already. Let's see if she can get another one. Good first ball that time from Mitchum. And Camille Victoria just sneaking those points in. Very high efficiency for Victoria. She doesn't get the ball much, but when she does, she scores. By the net, Nogales stopped by Soltones. And Mitchum gets a chance. Good dig there. De Beer from back row. Hazareno with a stop. Mitchum, too tall.
Height is might for Annie Mitchum. Just hitting that ball at the highest point possible. Pag nakaibabaw na yung reinforcements ng either team, ang hirap basahin kung saan pupunta yung bola kasi ang daming zones na pwedeng puntahan.
Humili na lang siya. Seeing a 3-man block here. No go for AKARI and ZUS Coffee. This is the closest they've gotten to set point. They're up by 2 at 21-19. 4 more points to win their first set against AKARI. See if they can get there. Ceballos with a serve. Floater, an ace. Even Hazareno couldn't put it up.
Lead is back to 3.
That's why Fiola Ceballos is brought in at the serve. Timeout, AKARI.
Ng block and defense ha, pagdating natin. Diba? After ito, coverage, block and defense tayo. Yung gagawin natin kay open line. So, Mr. Tones, dito ka ha. Automatic dito ka na. So ngayon, tsagain lang natin.
Ate, sige.
Aabot din tayo dyan, basta tsaga. Focus tayo sa ginagawa.
Okay!
Let's see if AKARI can manage another 3-point lead from the Thunderbells. It was clear instructions from Coach Tina Salak. They would be blocking the cross-court angle for Ana De Beer. They would be leaving zone 1 open at doon na babantay si Gretchen Soltones.
Almost another ace there. ZUS with a chance here. Gonzaga blocked. Nowhere to go. Mitchum and Sed Domingo joining forces there with that double block. And that tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elastosil Selyado ang bubong. Anumang panahon. Good first ball from Ceballos. De Beer, rebound, ball still alive. Mitchum with the counter, inside, and AKARI gaining on ZUS. Are now tied at 22 apiece.
Look at the response from the Chargers. They were able to follow the game plan set up by their head coach. They were rewarded by a point. Now it's down to a 1-point lead
Or rather,
for
it's
the
a 1-point
Thunderbells.
lead, yes. Almost. And Ana De Beer is on a mission. She wants to keep playing.
21 big points for Ana De Beer. This game is far from over, sabi niya.
Again, that's zone 6. Very vulnerable for AKARI, and Ana De Beer knows it.
Timeout, AKARI.
Another timeout for AKARI.
Kailangan lang natin maging patient tayo. Okay, pass. Mo yan ang play natin? Play, ngayon ko sa pass. Pagka-test ko sa pag-good pass. Or if not. So, ganun lang muna. Pag wala, kailangan ko, organize ulit tayo ng block. Kunin lang natin itong 1 point na to. It will all matter. Diba? Yun lang ang kailangan natin. Isang side out lang, kailangan natin mapatay agad. Okay, let's go!
Take it 1 point at a time. That's a good game plan. So far, Tina Salak has been very effective coaching her girls into this 2-set lead so far. Tough serve there. Ball right back to ZUS. Broken play. De Beer blocked. Ceballos tried, couldn't keep the ball in play, and AKARI gets that 1 point. And they're only down by 1. Let's take a look at another tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elastosil Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
Fifi Sharma had enough hang time to put that ball back.
Mark Alba now serving for the Chargers.
Good first ball from Eroa. Goes to De Beer. Woo! She just swiped that ball.
Speed and power.
Yeah. Precision there for Ana De Beer, getting her team in set point for the first time in this matchup.
Fast swing there from Ana De Beer. Even Justin Nazareno couldn't handle that ball.
Another floater serve there. Mitchum with the counter. Good stop there by Ceballos. Could this be set point? Not yet, said Nazareno. Mitchum again, and she will get the point. AKARI just keeps on fighting, and look at the numbers for Mitchum. This is good for Annie Mitchum.
21 points also from the reinforcement of the Chargers.
And this is much improved from her 14-point output against Galleries before this game.
This ball will definitely go to Ana De Beer.
And you called it. Oh! Hindi lang napatalikod si Fifi Sharma on time, but you are right about Anna De Beer just ending this set with that kill and a first win. Here, that point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Anna De Beer saves the day for ZUS Coffee, and we are on to set number 4. We'll be back. (25-23) this time in favor of the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells, who fought to keep playing in this match against AKARI Chargers, who already took the first 2 sets, as you see on your screen. So it was Anna De Beer all the way at the end of that first set, and it was also largely the errors committed by AKARI, many of them at the service line, but it was really ZUS Coffee taking advantage of the miscues coming from the AKARI side, and in the end just putting in these stellar offensive plays, getting them to this 4th set. Taking a look at the stats here, 48% attack efficiency for ZUS, 47% for AKARI. So in terms of the attacks, they're pretty even, but let's take a look, Neil, at the rest of the departments here.
I would say that set loss was the reason for yung performance nila in the unforced errors category.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 unforced errors from the AKARI Chargers. They definitely felt that. Lalo na nung nag-consecutive unforced errors sila dun sa service line. They still did better in attacking and blocking. That's why it is surprising na nakakuha ng set yung ZUS Coffee, because it looked like AKARI was definitely in control. They were able to get touches on the attacks of Anna De Beer. The tail end is just that, of course, she will still find other ways to score.
Right.
And in the end game, she just helped her team snatch a set from the Chargers. Now it's back to the drawing board for AKARI. They have to lessen those errors. That's the only thing that I noticed in the past 3 sets. Ang dami lang talaga nilang binibigay na opportunity sa ZUS Coffee to come back.
And in contrast, very clean game naman for ZUS. Halos wala silang mga unforced errors. And we also saw more action from the likes of Chini Arroyo and Riza Nogales, which you also pointed out, Neil, no, na it will take more than Anna De Beer, although she was the hero in the latter part of that 3rd set, just getting her team through to play another set here. They're fighting just to keep their win-loss record clean and nothing more, because they're through to they're on top in Pool C. So nothing to really fight for here, more than just pride and just a desire to keep the winning record. Gonzaga starting things off with a service ace. That's her 7th point. Fotones took care of that one. Mitchell, read by Gonzaga there. De Beer also going soft. Soyu could not get to it. 2 straight points for ZUS.
24 points for Anna De Beer. On her way to 30. Might set a new personal record in this match if this goes to a 5-set game. magic number 25
Yes.
for Anna De Beer. One whole set. Pinuntos niya na for
Tama.
the Thunderbells.
Perfect pass there. Gonzaga setting up De Beer again, hitting it off the hands, and she is a scoring machine.
It's a 4-0 blitz for the Thunderbells.
And Jules Israel is ready for her report. Over to you, Jules.
Chicky and Neil, when I ask her about their perfect win streak so far, Eliza Aroa credits it all to their preparation in Davao before the conference even started. For her, that is where the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells found their strengths and weaknesses, and apart from their off-court friendship and connection, it is also the chemistry that their leaders in Jovelyn Gonzaga and Cluan Mondoñedo bring to the team. Eliza Aroa's biggest learning of the conference is the power of their deep bench. They know they can't just rely on Anna De Beer to make all those points. They have to step up and end strong if they want to pull off a reverse sweep in this match. Chicky and Neil, let's listen to this timeout.
Kailangan natin pumasa. Kailangan muna natin pumasa bago natin lahat magawa. Ayusin muna natin yan.
Let's go! Bawi tayo! Bawi kami! AKARI!
When you're already up 2 sets to love, yan yung mas importanteng matapos in straight sets, because the moment you give your opponent a set win,
Ayan
the
na.
tables can turn against you.
Yeah.
Might see yourself facing a reverse sweep. Coach Tina was looking for a good pass. They will get their first point in the set of that Elisoyud hit. Papahinga muna nila si Annie Mitchum as Chenny Tagaod is in the ballgame for the first time.
And this is also a first with ZUS leading by 4 just out of the gates. That was a 4-0 run or 5-0 run. Another point here by AC Minor. That's only her 4th. So let's see if she comes alive here in the 4th set. Good first ball there for Tagaod. See if she gets the score. Another chance for AKARI. Chenny again. Another free ball for the Chargers. And this time, Fifi Sharma foiled by Anna De Beer. Aroa with a stop that time. De Beer coming from the back. Good rally. Tagaod! Dug by Aroa. Arroyo stopped also by the blockers of AKARI. Long rally. Good coverage for ZUS, but not enough. Finally, Tagaod, 3 chances to score there, and she will contribute now to the scoring of AKARI. That was a
Tiring sequence.
yes. The longest and probably the first real rally we've seen in this game today, come to think of it, ano?
Loving the showdown between Eliza Aroa and
Oo.
Justine Hazareno. Pag nakapwesto na sila, all they need to do is put their arms forward, angat na diretso yung bola.
Yep. Parehong walang takot. Ooh! Almost. There was that extra attempt with a pancake, but still not enough for AKARI to keep the ball in play.
This is the best start for ZUS Coffee this entire game. A 5-point lead.
Yep.
Substitution for Coach Tina. Camille Cal will set for the Chargers.
Good chance also for Mars Alba to see things from another perspective. You know she will be back. And ZUS, it keeps on coming. Explosive start for ZUS Thunderbells. And at our first technical timeout, they are up by 6 big points.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
the MOA Arena. 8-2 is the score. A big lead for ZUS, the biggest lead we've seen all day by any team. So ZUS, really, this is a more familiar territory for them. Hindi sila sanay nila naghahabol. If you look at how they have performed from day one in this conference, they've only given up a set against Creamline. And Jenny Tagaod could not get the ball over the net.
Now a 7-point lead for ZUS Coffee. A look of concern from Coach Tina Sala.
Good first ball. Wow, great block there by Riza Nogales. Usually with that connection with Fifi Sharma, she's usually very hard to stop.
That's what she brings to the table, talking about Riza Nogales. Nung pinasok siya ng second set, nakakuha na ng kill blocks yung ZUS Coffee, and now they're looking to finish strong in the fourth set to force a fifth.
That one got through the blockers, but it's a good cover by Job Gonzaga. And finished by Chini Arroyo.
They have found their confidence. The locals are starting to rack up the points for ZUS Coffee. 8 points for Jovelyn Gonzaga, 7 points for Chini Arroyo, and 6 for Nogales.
Definitely, they've got the rhythm. Feels very different for ZUS in this fourth set. They're definitely in command. Oh, that one though. Tagaod with a killer down the line.
That's the first clean hit for Chenny Tagaod.
Challenging Job Gonzaga in that last outing. Tagaod really getting her first shot to play here in this set. Coming off the bench. And that's 2 straight points for AKARI. Still a 7-point lead though for ZUS.
Solid kill block for the Chargers. No entry, says Eli Soyud.
Nazareno with a good stop.
Tight.
Oh, that was tough. Saltones really didn't know what to do with that one. Hindi lang niya ma-over kasi mababa at diretso sa net. So that those errors that we were talking about in set 3 still haunting and hounding AKARI. Good save by Aroa. Saltones, that's amazing, that dig. And now it's Saltones with the hit. Good save there by De Beer. Another chance here. Same, copy paste. And this time from the right pin, Soyud is stopped by Gonzaga. We're liking these rallies. They're a long time coming. That one escapes. Aroa, nakaganti rin si Fifi Sharma. Ang hirap umiscore sa amin ng AKARI.
Defense is really alive on the side of the Thunder Bells.
That's a great rally. And finally with Fifi Sharma. And Sharma with 7 points now. Quick conversion, Riza Nogales. 7 points for her as well.
These are good numbers for a middle blocker like Riza Nogales. With that, she got the commitment of the 2 blockers. Delayed pa nga yung double block ng AKARI for that be quick.
So
ZUS Coffee is already halfway through the set.
Yeah. Remember, Riza Nogales didn't start in this game. It was actually Thea Gagate, who has not been back in the game since the first set.
We enter the game for AKARI, number 19, Mars Alba.
And here comes Mars Alba. Let's see if that respite, that rest, and the different view of the game will help her. Soltones blocked. Ball back to Soyu this time. Aroa. And a lot of scrambling on both sides. Soyud sending it over. Broken play again. Aroa with a bump set to the beer. Deadly.
What else can we say about Anna De Beer? 27 points for the foreign guest player of the Thunderbells. Dito sa AKARI, you get the feeling of them trying to get quick points. Parang nagmamadali sila. That's why the control of that ball is totally different from how they controlled it in the past 3 sets. Pag nagmamadali sila, lalo silang natataranta. That's why there are a lot of scrambles in the past few sequences.
Yeah, that is clear. Definitely observable. Oh! Bumalik ang bola. Gonzaga gets it over. Why not? With Gonzaga just and her hustle. All worth the effort, said Jove. Nogales with a finish there.
Solo block from Riza Nogales.
Hinihingal pa rin si Jove. You see her just still really breathing hard. What an effort for ZUS. They are up by a lot. By 11 points in the second technical timeout.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays at PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
With that solo block, we have ZUS up by 11 big ones against AKARI. And this is more like the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells that we have been seeing since day one of our reinforced conference here in the PVL. They are definitely in command, totally dominating this fourth set. They want to extend to a fifth set and keep the record clean.
Yeah. Nakahabol na yung numbers ng locals. 3 players are almost in double digits for the Thunderbells. Still no Annie Mitchum for the AKARI Chargers.
Ellie Soya now serving for the Chargers.
Let's see if Ellie Soy can make a difference from the service line. Her service aces would really come in handy around now. Oh, that one's still outside. And let's take a look at the 5 service errors for Ellie Soyod already. But, you know, her performance more than makes up for it on the court. She's got 15 points. Oh, now we got Raagas on the court. And she is welcomed with a double block.
Look at the
Fresh off the
defensive
bench.
pattern of ZUS Coffee, just preventing Erica Raagas from scoring.
Yeah.
12-point lead now for the Thunderbells.
Something just clicked with the ZUS Thunderbells in this fourth set. Look at that score, just limiting AKARI to 6 points. Annie Mitchum back on the court, but doesn't matter so far. 29 points already for De Beer and 13-point lead.
Now it looks like they're enjoying the game. In
Yeah.
first 2 sets, energy was flat from the Thunderbells. Now you're seeing them smile and laugh. And
And
now
scoring aces.
all aspects of their game are just connecting.
Much needed timeout for AKARI.
Nahihirapan na tayo sa serve and pass. Sinitingnan lang. Kailangan attempt lang natin. Balik lang ulit. Okay? Ayusin natin. Masyado mababa yung sura natin. Ayusin natin, ha? Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go! Target tayo ng 10. Kuha tayo hanggang 10, ha? AKARI! Chargers! Balik yung kumpiyansa!
Akari definitely not knowing what just hit them. This is so different. The complexion of this fourth set so different from the
Still
first
serving for
three.
Zeus Coffee, Riza Nogales.
There's some adjustments they need to make. Meantime, Zeus is just on a roll and cruising through this fourth set. That was a good timeout and a good response by Set Domingo.
Third play in double digits for the Akari Chargers, but it might be a little too late. ZUS Coffee is just 5 points away from sending us to a fifth set.
Yeah. Beer again. Whoa, just wow.
You really can't be late if you want to get a touch on that De Beer attack. The moment na malate ka, lalagpas na agad yung
Ang
bola.
bilis. Ang bilis nung contact. Ang bilis nung dating ng bola.
Well-deserved rest for Ana De Beer. She's
Yeah.
already at 30 points officially. And she will prepare for a potential fifth
Set
set.
5. That's right. Kate Santiago getting a taste of this game for the first time. And Mitchum with a cross score, the deep one. But that is only Akari's 8th point. Totally lopsided this fourth set. Parang walang connection dun sa first 3 sets. Kate Santiago. Oh, that one's outside. Malamig pa.
First target for Akari is to get to 10 points. That was what we heard in the previous timeout of Coach Tina Salak. And they have to get some momentum. That will definitely not help their cause.
Yeah. I think Coach Tina will really have a bone to pick with the girls as far as their services are concerned. Good defense there from Santiago. Is that called? That's outside. But with a check ball, it's still a point for ZUS Coffee. That was a little tight for Chini Arroyo, but she managed. Tough first ball there, resulting in a free ball for ZUS. And a good pickup there by Raagas. Oh,
So reaching beyond the net.
We have a challenge from Akari.
Challenge from the Chargers.
so we've got the coaching staff of Akari. Eagle eyes looking for ways to challenge the opponent.
We'll be checking the last touch on AC Minor.
They're kind of in desperation mode at this point, partner. 23-9. This is the biggest disparity, the most lopsided set we've seen. Of course, Akari just needed to win a set against ZUS to secure that spot in the top 3. But still, would have been, I'm sure, they're still gunning for that win. To be officially the team na maglalagay ng bahid dun sa flawless record ng ZUS. We're waiting for the results of this reaching beyond the net challenge. And Ana De Beer, meantime, who is getting a little bit of a rest. Like you said, they're preparing for set 5, which is imminent.
That will be unsuccessful for Akari. Naunang hawakan ni AC Minor yung bola bago pa na setup ng Akari. If it was the setter who got that first touch, it would have been a successful challenge from Coach Tina Salak. That will bring us to set point for the Thunderbells. Look at the score. It's 24-9.
Kate Santiago can end it real fast. One-handed set and a beautiful running attack there by Mitchum. They've got ways to go. Looks like this is going to be a done deal for ZUS. But let's see how long AKARI will stay alive in this fourth set. Mepito and a rotation error. Just a break here for AKARI. Also, Mabilangan is in, giving Clo Mondoñedo also a little bit of a rest. Two-man block. Santiago putting it up for Arroyo. Easy pickings there for Agas. Mitchum stopped by Gonzaga's elbow. Another time from Mitchum here. That one escapes Gonzaga and AKARI stays alive. Nakatatlo na sila. 3 points that they've already scored.
12 set points to go for the Chargers.
Here comes ZUS. This could be it. Not yet. But a broken play. Mitchum blocked. Mabilangan looking for Jove. That one too hard to keep in play. And after 3 straight points from AKARI, Gonzaga and the rest sends us to our 5th decider via this point. Brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Power Whitening Lotion. Will it be a reverse sweep for ZUS Coffee? We'll find out soon enough as we take a quick break and come back to talk about the 4th set.
Welcome back. You're still watching the 2025 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. From 2 sets down, they're now headed to a 5th set. ZUS Coffee just won the 3rd and the 4th set. The AKARI Chargers just lost all control in that last set. Blocking was on point for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. Riza Nogales really had a great game in set number 4. They outblocked the AKARI Chargers. You will see that in the numbers later on. Now it's a race to 15. A clean record is up at stake for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. AKARI already won a set, 2 sets. That's why they will proceed to the 2nd preliminary round in the top 3 of this pool. This is the best blocking set for the ZUS Thunderbells, 6 compared to the single 1 of the AKARI Chargers. Coach Tina Salak decided to let Annie Mitchum rest para dito sa ating 5th and deciding set. ZUS Coffee also had more numbers in the serving department. This was their best set so far. It started with a 5-0 run and they never looked back. Only let AKARI score 12 points in that previous set. Now it's going to be a race to 15. Same starting unit we're seeing for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. Riza Nogales, Jovelyn Gonzaga, and Ana De Beer will start in the front row. He'll be challenged by the defense of Justin Hazareno and the rest of the AKARI Chargers. We still have 1 game to go after this matchup. We have the Capital One Solar Spikers going up against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. The winner of that matchup will proceed in the top 3 of their respective pool. And the loser will face the top 3 of the other pool, the second preliminary round. We want to remind all the viewers that only the top 8 teams after the second preliminary round will proceed to the quarterfinals. So for our competing teams, the first goal is to make it to the top 8. Because pagdating ng top 8, yun na talaga yung do or die moving forward.
Interesting format this conference, no? So a lot of chances. Ito na yung chance na mag-crossover, magkita yung ibang teams. Whoa! And the beer again with these quick attacks. Yung ang bibilis ng contact. Saan ba nanggagaling yun, Neil? Sa pitik yata talaga. Kung bakit ganun kabilis yung dating ng bola.
Well, wrist action, definitely. Of course, yung elevation and contact point, laging maganda for Annie De Beer.
Sakto.
Kaya consistent yung power in her hits.
This time, Hazareno adjusted. Getting a hand on that one.
Cross-court hit good for Anna De Beer.
32 now. We're looking to see if she can beat her 37-point output in 2 games this conference.
$32 points already for the reinforcement of ZUS Coffee. They will have another chance to get a point.
This is 33. Not quite yet. Alba there with a stop. And Sotones will get the check ball. They are on the scoring board, but really, I think it is more of a surprise. It would have been more of a surprise if this game ended with a straight set victory by AKARI. This is more like ZUS now that we're seeing.
We kind of expected this to go
all the way. Oh, almost a stop. AKARI able to keep the ball in play. Again, Anna De Beer. Good rebound there for AKARI. Soyud is blocked. And Sharma did not expect that to come back. She wasn't ready for the defense, for the coverage there. And Nogales in double digits.
The sweeper was not in possession for that first pass. That will give Riza Nogales her 10th point of the match.
Tied with Gonzaga, who is also in double digits. And I think that has spelled the difference in the 4th set, really, as you mentioned, Neil. Back row attack, Mitchum. Too much.
We're asking for a block touch.
Well, they've got a whole new set of challenges for AKARI, who has really been pressing that button a lot today. And they're looking for black touch challenge. Pero, you know, you called it, Neil. Simula nung mag-contribute talaga yung locals dito sa ZUS, naging ganun kadali yung kanilang panalo against AKARI. Now, it's definitely a team effort for ZUS as we take a look at this challenge. No go.
Unsuccessful challenge from AKARI. They will burn one challenge opportunity.
Yeah, very important.
Official score is 4 for ZUS Coffee, 1 for AKARI.
And again, this is after ZUS gave up the first 2 sets. So this is an impending reverse sweep if AKARI can't help it. Oh, and there's a classic AC Minor. Now with 6 points. Medyo pa isa-isa lang si AC Minor, but she scores when it counts. AKARI will call this out.
Wala tayong intimidation. Kung paluin man yan, kailangan natin blockin. Yun lang naman eh. Kaya lang tumitingin lang tayo, we're stopping. Even doon sa coverage, sumihinto tayo. Okay, hindi tayo, wala na, 0-0 na. Wala na tayong advantage. So kailangan mas aggressive tayo ngayon. Kunin natin tong set na to. Okay, let's work together. Walang bibitaw.
Let's go!
That is the downside of losing the 3rd and the 4th set. Confidence is clearly with ZUS Coffee right now. They were able to replicate the start that they had in the 4th set. 4-0 blitz agad here in the 5th. They have a 4-point lead. And AKARI is having a problem in getting their touches offensively. At nagiging on-off yung reception nila.
And now these errors on the attack. Pero alam mo, tama rin yung sinabi ni Coach Tina. They are able to at least slow down the ball, get some blocking against Anna De Beer, but then the coverage isn't there. Top serve for the regalo. 2 straight points from AC Minor. That must have felt good for the rookie.
ZUS is gunning for a reverse sweep.
This will be potentially quite painful for AKARI. An almost situation. Although we remind everybody that they are already coming into Pool C in the top 3.
And the changeover.
I think for ZUS, it's about pride. They want to keep a clean record. And we are going to switch sides. 7-point advantage for ZUS. To their credit, Neil, hindi rin naman nagkalayo yung mga scores ng first and second sets kahit na tinalo ng AKARI ang ZUS. Let's listen now to Jules Israel and her report.
Chicky and Neil, you know, the energy of the two teams huddle couldn't be any more different. For the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells, they were relaxed and all smiles. They were just praising and joking around with each other about their turnaround performance so far. But meanwhile, Coach Tina gave a lot of orders to the AKARI Chargers. She told them, kailangan natin bumalik, and the Chargers told each other to change their energy from being down in defeat to taking inspired action, working on the game point by point. The call for tiyaga and teamwork has never been louder for the Chargers. You know, Chicky and Neil, this game has been one of dominance and desperation. ZUS is hoping to end strong while the Chargers are just fighting to stay alive. Let's watch how this dynamic unfolds, Chicky and Neil.
Thanks a lot, Jules. It looks like there's at least a good response after that timeout with AKARI scoring their second point, and they keep on fighting. But so is ZUS. Alba looking for Soltones. Ball right back. Better coverage from AKARI. Ana De Beer. It's just too much. I mean, coverage for coverage. Nandun si Ellie Soyut, pero hindi niya maangat eh.
Ang linis lang talaga ng mga palo ni Ana De Beer kahit na naka-establish na yung dalawang blockers ng AKARI. But that was also the game plan of AKARI. They intentionally left that line angle for Ana De Beer. Yun nga lang, hindi naangat ng tama ni Ellie Soyut.
Yeah. Pinagplanuhan talaga siya. And if you think about it, meron ba naiisip who hits the same as Ana De Beer from the locals? Parang she's very, she's a singular in that sense. Kaya ang hirap din, maaral kung paano, how to stop Ana De Beer. Well, you can block her for one. That's an awesome double block by AKARI.
Good substitution from the Chargers. Camille Victoria providing more height. But it was Seth Domingo who got that kill block against Ana De Beer.
That's definitely a confidence booster for AKARI, getting their points slowly but surely. That's point number 4 for AKARI. ZUS kept that 9 points. Definitely a good response by the girls at that last time out.
It's not the best of place from Claude Mondoniendo because Annie Mitchum was there. Yeah. Kahit mag-tiptoe lang si Annie, abot na abot niya na yung bola ni AC Minor.
6'2". She is the tallest one here. De Beer hitting it off the hands. Somebody at the net, it seems, says our second referee, Fernando Velarde. So that's a downer for AKARI. They're able to play a little cleaner also. Well, it's only up to 15 points. They don't have time to make up for unforced errors. Talked about AKARI.
Serving for the Thunderbells, Ana De Beer.
Good first ball. Cal going to Mitchum, and she finds the corner pocket, going deep there. Smart play. 25 big points from Mitchum today.
Now serving for the Chargers.
AKARI definitely not out of it yet. Minor stopped. Good stop there for both sides. And now Victoria setting up Mitchum. Ball still alive. Arroyo from the left pin, stopped by Domingo. Woo! Aroa with a great dig there. Free ball, ZUS will recalibrate. Oh, that missed the minor, but somebody is called for a violation. It looks like, I think Fifi Sharma will be called for a net violation, it seems. And just eagle eyes from our second referee, Fernando Velarde. That was an exciting rally.
Number 1, Micah go in. Timeout, AKARI.
We have a timeout.
Nagiging impatient tayo. Rally, humahaba yung rally. Gusto kagad natin mapatay. Nagiging napapwersa tayo sa errors. Okay, eliminate yung errors. Kaya pa naman nabuli natin. Pero then again, kailangan natin momentum. Paano tayo makakabuild ng momentum kung galing tayo sa errors? Balik lang ulit. Balik lang ulit. Serve and pass tayo. Pagbalik, block and defense naman. Tsagain natin. Tsaga.
Okay.
Mental pass tayo. Let's go. Pasensya. Yun lang. AKARI! Chargers!
Just as Jules mentioned earlier, there is you cannot underscore the importance of Tiyaga, especially at this point for AKARI. As they had a decent run. If they repeat that run right around now, they can keep playing. Ooh, Arroyo, but that one is outside. So AKARI just taking it 1 point at a time.
Good numbers from Camps Victoria. Quick 2 points off that substitution. Babalik ngayon si Ellie Soyud. Try to erase this 5-point lead. Malakas din yung nasa front line ng Chargers. They have Annie Mitcham, Fifi Sharma, and Ellie Soyud.
That's a good first ball. Right to the setter. But look at Chini Arroyo. You mentioned the three-man blockers. The very tall blockers of AKARI, but Chini Arroyo knew what to do.
4 players are already in double digits. For ZUS Coffee, they were able to turn things around, lalo na nung set number 3. Nagising yung locals. That's why they're in a good position.
Oh, wow, what a reverse. Sereno there for the coverage. Now it's AKARI's turn. Look at Risa Nogales. So efficient today. Risa Nogales with 11 points.
I would say na sobrang sipag ni Risa Nogales. There are times na delayed na siya but she would still try her best to catch up to the wings of AKARI. Kaya meron pa rin siyang nahahawakan na bola.
Good ball sense also for Risa Nogales. If I'm not mistaken, she used to play setter, I think. I think she's one of the taller setters.
Mitchell.
2 points away from winning this match. ZUS Coffee is threatening a reverse sweep against AKARI. Ooh. And Chini Arroyo. She wants to be in double digits too. She just made it. 10 points for Chini. 1, 2, 3, 4. ZUS Coffee Thunderbells in double digit territory. Wow, big lead. This could be it for AKARI. Good first ball. Soyud stopped. Broken play. Easy over. Another chance here for AKARI. Soyud again, stopped by Ceballos. De Beer can finish. Not yet. What a save by Hazareno. Here comes Gonzaga! And you want to applaud Gonzaga for getting the match point because she put a lot of effort in this game. Reverse sweep as Sir Frank Lau of ZUS Coffee celebrates that reverse sweep. But still, mission accomplished for AKARI. They got that one-set win, and they managed to stay on top of their pool. Let's take a look at the point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. And you can see Jovelyn Gonzaga, like we said, it's great to see her just finish things off and get the match point.
Team owner was very happy
Yes.
as they pulled off that reverse sweep. ZUS Coffee is still perfect. After 5 outings, it's a 5-0 record for the Thunderbells, and they will enter the second preliminary round as the top team in their respective pool.
I think more than the win here, it was the fist in the air from Mr. Lau is just to celebrate the flawless record of ZUS. Probably you would not have imagined things to end this way for ZUS in the first preliminary round kasi ang hirap ng mga kalaban, but they are the only team, like we mentioned, who has not given up a match yet in this conference. Look at the results of this 5-setter. And really things changed after the third set because the dominance of ZUS really felt by AKARI. And let's talk about the Babat Player of the Game, brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family, only with Devant.
Ana De Beer, no surprise there. She is our player of the game throughout the 5 sets. She was the main source of points. And she is with Jules Israel.
I'm here with Ana De Beer of the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. Congratulations, Ana. You guys had a reverse sweep. You turned things around and you still have a flawless win streak. Congratulations. You were able to turn things around there. How were you able to do that in such a tight match?
It's definitely a full team effort. Obviously, we had some pressure on us, and they gave us a really good start. So fighting through that to turn that around for our first 5-set win of the season is pretty exciting.
Yeah, and so far, you know, you told me before the game that you really just wanted to enjoy the game today. How are you still able to do that in such a tight, crucial match?
I think volleyball is just a game. So when we're out there, yes, there's pressure. Yes, it can get a little intense. But if we just have fun and go out there and play together, it's what it's going to take to win. Everyone's playing at their best, and that's the best way to do it.
And you know, you made 33 big points, 42% attack efficiency. Are there any friends and family that you want to greet in the States after this standout and turnaround performance?
Hi, everyone in the U.S. Hi, everyone watching. Thank you so much for watching and supporting ZUS. I can't wait for what's next.
Congratulations once again, Ana, and to the rest of your team, the ZUS Coffee Thunderbells. Let's wrap.
Thanks so much, Jules, and congratulations to Ana Beer. I think we saw some of her family here, and she has made her share of fans here at the MOA Arena. And why not? This is her third 30-point game, I believe. And don't go anywhere because we talked about how important this game is between Capital One and Choco Mucho. That is up next here at the MOA Arena. But before that, on behalf of all the men and women of Signal Sports, this has been Jiki Raupuno with Neil Flores and Jules Israel. Thanks for joining us for our continuing coverage of the 2025 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. See you again.